The presidential bids have begun. Let's take a look at Elizabeth Warren. Just look at her period. So I did one on whether she was going to be the nominee, and I didn't get a clear answer. So we're just I deleted that. It was like, whatever. Because I don't think all people are in the race yet. So, because she's going to have a hard time. That I do know. Miss Warren. But what I want to see is what's around her. Is there, because you know she's going to be vetted. Naturally, they're going to attack her on the right. They already have. They had a video of her drinking a beer, and they thought that that was controversial. At least they wanted to poke fun at it anyway. They're going to do the whole Native American thing, because she's like 0.0002 Native American. Everybody is. And then she had like I think she defended her roots, and then they wanted to sort of loop that into she's like a flip-flopper or a liar or something like that. But mind you, never once in that same conversation when they criticized her roots did they bring up Donald Trump, calling the woman Pocahontas. Is he like 5 years old? I swear to God. God, no. So, let's vet Elizabeth Warren right now. Let's see what's going on. What does she have around her that we need to be aware of? Elizabeth Warren. What is around you? Okay. First things first. There is desires. There is wishful thinking. There is the Chariot. There is your self-discipline. There is the Strength and the Courage card. That is your base. No one in the world will ever call you weak. I guarantee you that. There's the Bickering. This is why I say you're going to have a hard time when you run, because they are going to come after you for whatever reason. I don't think it's just because you're a woman. They're going to come after you particularly hard, though. I think you frighten them. That's probably what it is. That's what it is. You frighten them. Because you said things. I watched you in an interview on Rachel Maddow the other day. And you said things that even staunch Democrats don't like. Like you said that government doesn't work for everyday people. It works for the millionaires, billionaires. Well, Democrats are, they're in that lobby too. So there's the Queen of Wands on your... now, mind you, the reading I did for her that I deleted, this was the person causing her some trouble. I think this person may be in your campaign, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I believe you are a Cancer, so that would make you a water element, but I forget. But I believe, you are a Cancer, I do believe. This is the Ten of Pentacles, is the financial stability, happy home, stable home. So you don't have any skeletons at home that they're going to dig up. There's the Moon card in your fear, though. So there is something. There is a... Let me keep going. But this is like a mysteries card. This is a card that things are going to be revealed. This is news after your home and after the bickering. So this is someone you know. The Knight of Cups. There is a lot of travel for you. You do hope to hit the road because you are in love with politics. There's the Magician. Everything you need, you already have. Okay, so what we have so far. There is some desire. There is some wishful thinking. There is some... You're definitely running for president. This whole exploratory committee for president, just say you're running for president, homegirl. We understand what that means. So you are moving forward. You are self-disciplined, so that is good. You are strong. You are courageous. You are brave. You are all of those things that surround this card. You do know how to tame government. Oddly enough, not a lot of people know how to do that, but you are one of those people. But there is a lot of bickering around you. There is going to be a lot of ads against you. Let's hold that card. This is a person who could be the source of some of that contention. I'm not sure who that is to you. It would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I think they may work with you or work for you or know you personally, because right after that comes your home and your stability. But it is stable. It will stay stable. So this is not going to be a family thing that people are going to dig up. You don't have a child in the Poconos somewhere, so they're not going to find something like that. There is some secrets, though. There is a secret. I don't see this as being deep water. I just see this as something underwater. You are not necessarily hiding something, but there is something that people may not know or people may have forgotten because you are a household name now. And so may not be something they're aware of. And it may not necessarily be something that's just awful, but this isn't your fear. So you do fear that they're going to go find something, some picture of you giving, a cop a middle finger or something like that, to where they can run that 24 hours a day on Fox News and say what kind of horrible person you are. So there is something that you probably want to purge from Twitter, or that you want to purge from something you want to take out of a yearbook or whatever it is. There is something that you do want to go away, that you do want to keep underwater. This is not a whole bunch of things, though. But we're going to continue to do more cards for you, so we'll see. We'll hang on to that too. We'll hang on to both of those. So then there is some good news surrounding your family. So like I said, you're stable there. So I definitely am not worried about your family or something crazy coming up like that, like you and your husband have a secret drug habit or whatever. Nothing like that. There is travel. That is what you want. That is your desire anyway. And everything that you need, you already have. You are resourceful. You are quite skilled at this game of politics. The banking industry, however, does not fear anybody more than they fear you. So keep that in mind when people start to come against you. You cost them a lot of money. You humiliated them on national TV. So, you made you some enemies. And a good politician should have some millionaire, billionaire enemies. But Massachusetts is not the United States. It's just one state. So let's continue and see what we got. There is money. It's your campaign finances. It is going to be fine. You're not going to be destitute. You're not going to... And this is another thing. She wants millionaire, billionaire money out of politics. That's another thing corporate Democrats, big-time Democrats, also do not like. So when I say you get it from the left and the right, and there's going to be a lot of things against you, there's going to be a lot of arguing, a lot of bickering. Now, if you become the nominee, they're going to have to bow their heads anyway, because, like I said, not a person in the world would call you weak. But she wants big money out of politics. This is not big money. So grassroots will fund her campaign. That's what she wants. And she will prove that it works. Bernie Sanders proved that it worked. He didn't have millionaire, billionaire donors either. And he also had a I guess this is the kind of thing where I think this kind of stuff would come up. He had a thing during his campaign headquarters, someone in the campaign said that she was sexually harassed, not by Bernie, but that she was sexually harassed within the campaign by somebody working with the campaign. And he didn't address it because he said he wasn't aware of it. He went from 3 campaign staff to 1,200. So he said, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say I knew everything that was going on because I didn't. So, with that being said, she does have a grassroots campaign. She does not want big corporate. She said, this is what she said anyway. She didn't want corporate money. She didn't want corporate money even going through PACs to give it to her. Grassroots only. And like I said, Bernie Sanders already showed that it could be done. So it will work for you. There's new relationships. I got that the last time I read for you, which is why a lot of these people, I need fingernails, good Lord. Which is why a lot of these people started to come up. So there's a new emotional venture, a new emotional attachment. There's some relationships that you are going to find throughout this campaign process. People love you. So, I mean, the public image is not necessarily your concern, at least until all this hits the fan. But it does, your base is strength, so I don't think, this is why I'm not shaking in my boots about the whole moon card, because it's not something that's going to cripple you. This is travel. This is quick energy. So this money of yours is about to come fast. Like it's going to pour in. Grassroots. 6 of Pentacles. You are definitely going to be in a higher... It goes from the Ace of Pentacles. This is basic grassroots money. The 8 of Wands tells you that there's quick energy around this. This is like fast movement. It's not erratic. It's not uncontrollable. It's just quick. And then there is the 6 of Pentacles. So your money grows. It grows fast. Your campaign is doing well. Major change. So you went from the Ace to the 6. Big time change. Now you are more than just Elizabeth Warren presidential hopeful. You are a strong candidate now. There's the 3 of Cups. There's the time of celebration. So you're going to be out there. You're going to be on everybody's shows. You have a good message. You don't talk loud. Everybody likes you. You seem temperate. So, and then after, okay, now it starts to speed up. Right under that quick energy, I said it was not erratic. Now it is. Because once you are now seen as the bigger threat, you are seen as a bigger threat than Kamala Harris, than Cory Booker, than Joe Biden even. You are seen as a bigger nuisance. You're seen as a bigger threat than Gavin Nunes. Or is that the man's name? I hope it is. Because I don't want to confuse him with that other fool that was in the committee. But anyway. So you are seen as a bigger threat. So now things start to get a little crazy. But under your financial windfall is the King of Cups. I don't know who that is to you. That could just be a person who works with the campaign, which is who I also think that I'm not picking it up. Just that's the Queen of Wands, if you remember. That's who that is. There is the 9 of Wands. So you are battle worn. You are going to be exhausted quickly. This is going to all sort of hit you at once. No one will ever call you weak. They're going to say that you're not right for this time and all that kind of thing. Sure. But no one ever is going to doubt your tenacity. I'll say that. Under the Ace, under the 3 is Temperance. Temperance is a card of healing and compromise, teamwork and togetherness. You'll have a good campaign. You'll have a strong campaign. There is the 4 of Swords. There's some rest. You do need breaks in between. Don't be like Hillary Clinton falling down because she was told to take a rest and she had pneumonia and fell out. Do not do that. You are going to do that because there's your burden. Let people help you. Yes, you are the greatest deliverer of your message. Yes, in your campaign, you will be the one that they look to. Your campaign managers may be able to help you, but you are going to be the center of attention. So yes, everybody's going to want to talk to you. The Knight of Swords says it's going to be erratic. It's going to start out just quick. You're going to get the money, going to get the relationships quick. Your campaign is going to be building fast, and then it's all going to be off to the races from there. Underneath the major change, underneath your battle warrant and tenacity, you are trapped. This comes right after your burden. Like I said, no one will ever call you weak. But someone can call you foolish if you do not let people help you. You cannot do everything on your own. Yes, you have a good campaign. Things are working. I want you to look at that. The cups roll out into the bigger one. Don't try to hold everything. Let other people carry what it is you wanted them to carry. This is what you hired them for. Yes, this is a card of celebration. It's a card of merriment. But when everything is piled into one, you can't possibly hold all that. So there is that. Now, if you're not stealing money, if you're not having an affair, if you don't have a secret child in the Poconos, what is this? What is it? What could Elizabeth Warren be afraid of? What could she be hiding? What is Elizabeth Warren hiding? What is she afraid of? What, oh what? Let's see. Is she just simply second guessing herself? Or is there something in the water that she wants to stay there? Let's get some clarification here. Okay, let's try it that way then. Everything I needed, I guess, is on the bottom. It said flip it over, I flipped it over. There's the moon. There's the hermit. This is personal. Ah, I see. So the Three of Pentacles is a money card. This is like a financial venture that you may have had has now sort of come to fruition. So if she had a business or something, here it is. This is the implementation of that business. What she does not want, because this is not necessarily, well, let's keep going. I won't make a judgment completely yet. So there is money again. This is the person you were bickering with. There's that money again, that big sharing money underneath the Hermit. So that's on your mind. Underneath the Three of Pentacles, you are successful. No one has doubted that. Underneath the Ace of Pentacles is the Emperor. Sounds to me you may be a hard businesswoman. Underneath the underneath the Queen of Wands is the Seven of Pentacles. This is your harvest. You have a lot of money. That's basically what that was telling me. I just wanted to go through the whole thing, but we're going to keep going. There's Temperance underneath the Six of Pentacles and the Hermit. You do find a happy medium. There is confusion underneath your business. There is the Five of Cups underneath the Emperor. So this does cause you a bit of disappointment because as strong as I keep saying you are also human. And then underneath the Queen of Wands and the Queen and the Six, I keep saying the Queen of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is the Seven of Swords, which is sort of, or Five of Swords, which is sort of theft and conflict. Now, this is what I think is happening. Somebody out there, and whoever this woman is, and she may not be, well, she is someone you know. Let's take it from the top. What I want to know was what is going on with this. Because nothing came out that was horrible, and that reading is basically telling me how you're going to be during the campaign. But we want to see what's going on with you. So what they're going to attack, and I can't really say whether they should or shouldn't because that's not really my business on that one, is the overall thing that I am getting right now is that she has been cutthroat in her business dealings, and she has a lot of money, and then she preaches to rich people that you shouldn't have all that money. Is how it's going to be spun. So there is some reflection that she has to do on where it is that she stands, because she is a person who goes after banks because they do crooked dealings. And then this in particular lady is going to say, well, wait a minute. You remember that time when you had this big business and this small business was trying to move into the neighborhood and you stopped them, or something to that effect. You know what I mean? It's going to be one of those type of things to where she's going to be looked at as the Walmart of politicians, to where she's going to go in and crush her competition and be win at all costs cutthroat. Now, if that makes you like her or not like her, that's on you. I'm not really trying to sway an opinion, but that's what I see here. Because after her reflection, it is about money, it is about work, it is about skills, it is about apprenticeship. So it is definitely around work. But it's not politic work. This is personal work. Because this has something to do with your skills. So I don't know if she has a business out there or if she's invested in a business that does this type of thing, kind of like Bain Capital in Romney. It is money. This is work, but this is money. And then this is the person who sort of brings it to light that maybe she is not really on your side because she is just as cutthroat as the rest of them. And you have to also remember that this is not just a secret, this is also an illusion. Someone is trying to paint you as this horrible Walmart of politicians. So, I mean, that's on you, though. And then there is the Six of Pentacles. So now we're talking grown money. We're talking big money now. And your campaign is going to feel that because it is campaign money as well, because they're going to want to know, well, you are a corporate lady. Why shouldn't we trust corporations? You're a corporation. You know, these are really going to paint you, which is why I say you're going to have a hard time, harder than most, because of your platform, and you're not destitute. They want you to be, you know, like Ocasio-Cortez. She says she is still at this point, because she hasn't been sworn. Well, she's sworn in now, but she wasn't previously, saying she was still having trouble paying her bills. They want you to be that person. At this point in your life, they want you to be that person. while you're out preaching that no one else should have anything, is how they're going to spin it. There is some triumph under your business, which means you were a good businesswoman. However, there is the emperor, which is order and authority. Sometimes this can be overbearing energy. So what they're trying to say is, you got a lot saved up. While you preach that, ordinary Americans are hurting, you aren't. Look at this. You have a bounty. It's full. This person is trying to do you in, but this person knows you. You know them. Not know you as in they know every little detail of your life, but y'all have met and you have sat at a table with this person before. In your public image and your money, there is a compromising and a healing. Underneath your business, there is a confusion. I'm not sure if you even have a business. Maybe this is just, I think you do. Or at least investment somewhere. Because this is also an investment as well. And that could be another thing that person brings up. Money is going to be a problem for you. That's what it looks like. It's going to be a problem in the illusion that woman is trying to paint. That you are some sort of hedge fund manager. That, while you went after Wells Fargo because you work for Chase Bank or something like that. One of those type of deals. So they are going to say that you do have some dealings somewhere else. And this is sort of despondency and sorrow underneath your money and your overbearing attitude. So that is going to be the source of some contention for you. And then this woman brings the win at all cost. She brings the sort of the tarnishment on you. Which does say, however, because she's right under this, and the built up money, right under the built up money in you is deception, is defeat and dishonor. So I don't think there is validity to what she is saying, but that's not really the point of why she's saying it. She's not saying it because she could have said it, years ago when you went after Wells Fargo. She's saying it now because you're running for president. So your money is going to be a source of contention for you because they're going to say that you have an overbearing personality when it comes to business and you are a cutthroat. You win at all costs. You have crushed the little man your whole career while preaching to the rest of America how the 1% is really doing you in. So that's what's going to be spun. So that's where the moon card popped in at, because I think you know that. Your exploratory presidential committee, I guess, really is not just a name. You did some fishing. You do, because this is your fear, so you know this is coming. This comes after they try to attack your family and it fails. So then they try to attack your finances and say how cutthroat you are. But everything you need to defend yourself, you already have. Justice Democrats love you. Corporate Democrats will tolerate you because you're on their team. Republicans who are moderate do not like you, but they will tolerate and work with you because you're not unreasonable. The fringe of Republicans, the Tea Party, are going to come after you hard. Fox Noise is all behind them. You're going to have 24-hour coverage about how awful a person you are. Start planning now, but do not try to take all that on yourself. You better get to some allies fast.